In the fast-paced world of K-pop, you can rise to the top in an instant, but one fall can change everything. Today, we're going to talk about one of the names that was once in the spotlight in NCT and Wave the Star, who was expected to become SM's global face, Lucas. So, what happened? And why hasn't he been able to return after the scandal? Let's analyze the story from the beginning. Lucas was removed to protect the reputation of NCT and Wave. However, his departure didn't bring greater success to either group. WAYV couldn't achieve the global commercial success expected. After his absence, in fact, the name Wave started to fade and was no longer mentioned like before. As for NCT, well, we'll discuss that in upcoming videos. Let's start. Lucas's strengths and why he was important to the group. Before the scandal, Lucas was considered one of the strongest members of Wave and NCT, not only because of his visual appeal, but because he had a unique global presence. Lucas was one of SM's most prominent faces on the international stage. He had a cheerful personality that made him popular in shows and on social media. He could attract fans from China, Korea, and even the global audience thanks to his multilingual skills. His role in promoting the group globally was huge, and he was one of the reasons for expanding the fanbase in overseas markets. All these qualities made Lucas a promising star and a key factor in Wave's global success. Lucas's downsides and the reason for the scandal. But the story didn't continue that way. In 2021, serious allegations surfaced against Lucas regarding his personal behavior in relationships, which shocked his fans. Even if some of the accusations were unproven, the scale of the uproar was enough to completely halt his activities. In the K-pop world, reputation is everything, and companies fear a scandal could threaten the future of the entire group. These accusations led Lucas to apologize and withdraw from all activities, disappearing from the spotlight completely. Why couldn't Lucas return after the scandal? 1. Per sponsors, stance ads, and shows. Korean sponsors refused to work with anyone linked to a scandal, fearing backlash from the public and damage to their brand image. Even if the idol has a large international fan base, the Korean domestic market still influences the decision. 2. Companies assessing the risk. Companies believe that continuing with the group without the controversy of the idol's return is better than bringing him back. They fear canceled advertisements and internal fanbase conflicts if he returns. 3. Changing industry policies. In the past, it was possible to come back after issuing an apology. Now, the public is very biased depending on the idol's popularity and the type of scandal. Sometimes, they forgive if the idol was extremely popular or from a globally influential group, even if the issue was severe like a crime or drug involvement. What was acceptable years ago is no longer possible today. For this reason, SM chose to quietly terminate his contract instead of risking the group's reputation. Conclusion. In the end, Lucas had all the qualities for global success, but one downfall caused his career to collapse. Could he come back in the future? Maybe, but it would require years of effort and rebuilding trust, or perhaps moving to a different market outside Korea. Or maybe it was a strategic move by the company to bring him down because he was outshining the people they had chosen. Now it's your turn. Do you think Lucas deserves a second chance? And do you think fans sometimes go too far in canceling certain idols? Write your opinions in the comments, I'll read them all.